This area here was basically just grass, and there really wasn't any landscaping. The idea here for an owner is to either buy this house and buy the barn together and then use the barn for their garage, or create a courtyard by taking the other end over there where that stone wall is started and coming up and putting a 2.5 to 3 car garage where that swale is, and finishing off so you can actually pull in here, unload your stuff back into your garage. So it's not attached, but it's close to being attached. So we built these walls in here, and we put in this landscaping 2 years ago. We took the roof off, stripped it off, put an all-new 40-year roof on there. We took all the fascia board off, replaced all the fascia boards, replaced all the gutters. And so basically outside, with new doors, new windows, we built the arch over the door to give you some covering when you come in. And we put the skylights in, so in the bathroom you've got 2 skylights, and in the breakfast room you have 2, so you never need lights on in there. This basically kind of sets this place off, because this is what you're going to see when you pull in, because you're always going to pull in from the back. The terrain in the front was so low that you couldn't get a road in here. You came out front, and as you can see, it's almost like a platform. This house, from this corner to that corner, is 3 feet lower. So we brought lifts, and a lift is you bring in 2 feet of dirt, and then you roll it and compact it, and then you bring in another 2 to 3 feet. And we brought in lifts, and we built 150 feet of wall here, which at this point was grade. At that point down there, we had to raise it up 3 feet. So this was all raised up, and this is about 30 inches deep, this trough, and that was grade. So that gives you an idea. Originally, this house started with this. This was the original door to here, which is, I'm told, about 200 years old. And right here, it had a stone patio, which looked terrible. Concrete squares. So trying to figure out, first off, how to make the front of this house look better, it made sense to me to try to platform this thing up. And then I thought if we put a water feature in here, it would take away from the appearance of this front entrance, which, as you can see, with just this concrete, which is original when they did it, was pretty distasteful. So we built this wall and this walk so you could get from one end to the other, and then across the top you've got 3 windows, and then about 2 feet, and it stopped. So when you walked in that front door, you had about 8 feet above you, and then it went up on an incline. And so if you walked up the top step, you could actually touch the ceiling. So now you've got this window, you've got about 18 feet of clear, which gives you very open and a very attractive view of the front from that top landing. This area here is all built up, planted, and again, new gutters, etc. Then back here, they had a deck, and so we filled that in and built a patio. put a gas fireplace in here. Grill, imported marble, imported porcelain, because porcelain doesn't crack. This here has a pond, and the grill, you just hit the switch and it lights up. And then the patio, which is all slate, has a 2-inch trough that catches all the water, so all the water goes off the surface area. So we put uplights on all the stone, and this trellis is about I think it's 24 to 30 feet long, and we put diagonal lights on these walls. This is hardy plank, insulated, and come around the house. We've got stone capping. There's a patio here, and then the yard goes beyond those trees, beyond these trees, and then there's a corner stake here where there's 6 to 10 horses on a 20-acre field, and then it goes up and around the barn. So it's pretty well finished outside. You can walk all the way around the house. We've got lights all the way around the house. And there's 2, 3 transformers for the lights inside and outside, and then there's 2 little ones. So you actually have 5 transformers that work the lights here. So do you want to go inside now?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside.